Alright, this is how I configure haptic buzz for my board. First, if you're in floaty or float control, you have to disconnect from your board so that VESC tool can connect to it. Once disconnected, you can go to VESC tool and connect to your board. And I'm assuming your board already has a float package set up, which it should if you're able to connect to floaty. Anyway, once you're connected to the VESC tool, just wait. The blue bar on the bottom is going to flash while it loads app UI. And eventually you will see a tab pop up called float config. So once you see that, go ahead and select that. Go to this drop down and select alerts/pushback. You see that? And at the very top, you can configure haptic buzz intensity. I set mine at 18 amps. This is just your preference. And 0 amps for minimum intensity. From here, you can choose what types of alerts you want for haptic buzz. So for me, you see duty cycle alert pushback is at 79%, and I get pushback, and then I also have haptic buzz enabled. So in this dropdown, you can select no haptic buzz, or my preference is vibrating 3. And then you can scroll down to high voltage alert and configure haptic buzz for that as well, and low voltage alerts. So I have vibrating 3 for all of them. Once you are satisfied with your configuration, make sure you are stopped and hit right on the bottom left. Once written to your board, then you can go to start and then disconnect and then connect back to floaty. Now, if you want to test what your haptic buzz feels like, then I would recommend you go back into float config and in alerts/pushback, then you can just go to your duty cycle, where is that? Duty cycle threshold, and then you can just lower it to like 40% or something, maybe even 30%, and then write that to the board, and then go ahead and ride your board, and then you'll be able to see what the haptic buzz feels like. And then once you're done, raise it all the way back up to your preference and hit write.